Hi there. In this short video, we'll demonstrate the main functionalities of French 101.me. The idea behind the site was to find an easy way to manage, practice, and keep track of new French words you are learning. For that purpose, we have created two lists, namely My Learning List and My Know List. The Learning List will contain new words you are learning, while the Know List will contain words you've already mastered. Various site sections allow you to add words to your learning list easily. You can listen to the pronunciation of a word from the list if a sound icon is present next to it. To listen, simply double-click on that word. You can also move one or more words from your learning list to your Know list, and vice versa, by simply selecting the words, then dragging and dropping them. You can even select to show your words from a certain time interval. Print your list by clicking on the Print icon. Create a PDF version of your list by clicking on the PDF icon. Or delete several words by selecting them and clicking on the Trash icon. Now that you have an idea how the site works, let's start adding words through the Learn by Context section. In this section, you will find French dialogues translated into English and recorded by a native French speaker. Let's click on Dialogues. Here's the list of available dialogues. Next to each dialogue, you can see your progress, making it easy to track your study progress for each dialogue. You may also see the level and the rating for that particular dialogue. Are you wondering why the first dialogue is highlighted in a different color? That's because we have started studying that dialogue as indicated in the Study Progress column. This handy feature makes it easy to monitor your study progress. Let's click on the first dialogue which we have started studying. As you can see, once we clicked on that dialogue, the left and right panels were collapsed. This is useful to give us more space. The panels will show again once you close the dialogue tab. Or you can get the panels back manually by clicking on this button and this button. As you can see, we can easily switch between the French text of the dialogue, the English text, or the dialogue words you can add to your learning list. We advise that you listen to the dialogue by clicking on the Play button. Try to understand it, and then read the English translation of it. Once you do this, you can start choosing the words you want to add to your learning list. Let's click on Show Essay Words to show you how we can add words to our learning list. As you can see, blue-colored words are new words that we can add to our learning list. Yellow ones are words we are learning, while green ones are words we have already learned. Let's show the right panel section so that you can see what's going on. Now we'll start adding words. Let's point our mouse over this word. As you can see, a small tooltip appears with a link saying, Add to my learning list here. Let's click on that link and see what happens. As you can see, the word color changes to yellow, and it appears in our learning list here. Let's point our mouse over that word again, and as you can see, it does not say Add to my learning list anymore. Instead, it says Delete from my learning list. If we click on the link, it will be deleted from our learning list, and the color will change back to blue. As we said earlier, we can move words from our learning list to our Know list. Let's move the word we've just added to our Know list. Here we go. Once moved, the color changed to green to indicate that we know this word. Now, once we've added some words, we can update our study status to reflect that, depending on how far we've progressed in our study. Now let's close this dialog tab and move into another section of the site. As you can see, the right and left panels are now showing again automatically. Now let's click on the Learn by Words section. This section includes thousands of categorized words which you can choose from. Let's select a category. Again, it's loading. Here in this section, it shows us the French word, and here its English meaning, as well as a computer-generated phonetic transcription to show us the correct pronunciation. Here we can navigate through the words within this category by clicking the Next or Back buttons. We can also add words by clicking on the Add icon or listen to the pronunciation of the word by clicking on the Play icon. Let's click on the Add icon to add this word. The word has now been added, and the icon has changed to show the Remove icon instead. You can add as many words to your learning list as you want by following the same steps. We've finished with this section, so let's close it and move on to another section. Let's check out the Learn by Writing section now by clicking here. In this section, you can write a short essay, and a French teacher will review it and return it back to you. Let's enter a writing title. You can click on this icon to show a French virtual keyboard, allowing you to type French letters if you don't have a French keyboard installed on your system. Let's click on it and try writing something. As you can see, we are writing using only the mouse. We've finished writing our short sentence. Now we'll click the Submit Post button, and it will send our writing to be checked by the teacher. Our writing has been sent. Now we'll check the Practice section by clicking here. The Practice section is very important as it allows you to master words by taking a series of mini exercises. We have a few options here. You can practice from your learning list or your know list or both. There is also a time frame option where you can study words you've added today, yesterday, a week ago, a month ago, or you can select to practice all words. You can select between various types of questions, including flashcards, multiple choice, matching, true and false. You can also select a media type, which includes text, audio, image, or all. Each practice exercise is composed of 7 questions. Once you have completed the mini practice exercises, the system will tell you what your mark is, as well as which questions you answered incorrectly. Correct answers are also provided for future reference. If you answer correctly on the same question 3 times, the word associated with that question will be automatically moved from your learning list to your know list. Let's try one of the practice exercises. We'll choose the answer by clicking here and then clicking the Next button. We'll do the same for the rest of the questions. Now we'll click the Finish button and see our result. And here's the result of our practice. Once you go through a couple of practice exercises, you'll notice your score improving, and you'll begin to learn the words by heart. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Finally, we hope you've enjoyed this video. It covered the main functions of the site in order to help you get the maximum learning benefit. If you have any questions, you can always refer to our Help section or contact us via email.